Previously on Survivor, Wallenpaupack. During the Hypnotic Pattern Challenge, it was revealed that players who hadn't collected their bounties would not be able to vote in the next tribal council.
Your contract, you do not have a vote at the next tribal. What? If you didn't collect your head, you don't have a vote at the next tribal.
So only 2 people have votes?
And Ronco won his second immunity challenge in a row. Despite there only being 4 headhunters eligible to vote, Jimmy gave his contract nullifier to Emmett, allowing him to regain his vote and cast it in secret. In a blindside, Matt, Kevin, Jimmy, and Emmett voted for Drew. 4 tribal councils remain between our 7 castaways and the title of sole survivor. Who will be going home next?
I have been working a little bit with Kevin, so I got a little bit of confirmation that he was gonna have my back. But then after the challenge, we kind of were talking, and we were like, "So what are you guys thinking? Are you thinking voting Drew?" And him and Matt kind of gave a weird answer, "Well, I'm pretty sure I know what we're gonna do." So I mean, I think that Matt and me could be on the chopping block because we both bring different things to the game. I think Matt is a more quiet, strategic player and is able to build strong relationships of trust with specifically Kevin and Jimmy. It seems like they've been working very closely together throughout the game. But I also think once that players like me, let's say Emmett, Ronka, and Nick, once we get our votes back, I think there's going to be an attempt to break up that trio a little bit, and I'm sure they're going to do the same for us. So that's why I'm probably going to be on the chopping block too.
Individual immunities from now on, and that's what you're fighting for.
No more necklaces.
Don't get too excited. Today, our first challenge is a relay. We're going to have multiple sessions that Jack is going to explain now.
First, you're going to come over here, double flip cup. If they both don't land, you have to flip again.
So he would have to flip again.
So I would have to flip again. Run over here. If you don't run, time penalty. Ball between the knees.
Whoa.
Get around this little course right here, Galen Hurst style.
Nice. Just the gritty. This is
Just the gritty.
What is the course?
Gotta cross this line right here before you can take the ball out. Ball falls, back to the start.
So around cone.
So around all the cones, like a
Past
C.
this one. Just one ball. Come up to here. Go past this line. Throw at the water cups. If you miss, go around
the court
and pick it up like this, so you're not getting in the way of anybody else. All right? As soon as you make it, you're going over here. You're gonna open up the bandana. It's going to have 3 smaller bags in there full of letters. You're going to need to de-scramble the 3 words. Each bag, each of the smaller 3 bags, is its own word. I would not recommend opening it up and getting all your letters mixed up.
Our relay. Survivors ready. Go.
Good.
Kevin's good. You're good. You're good. Oh, Jeff.
Get back to the start. Get back to the start. You guys are good. You're good. Dude.
Go around the course.
Around the course.
Around the course. Reset behind the cone.
Back to start, Nick.
All right, we still got a lot of people. Charlie, you're good.
You're good.
Now the wind is blowing me off. Going backward now.
Charlie, move.
Emmy, you're not out. Ronco is good. You can go get your pieces. Jack, just keep it on.
Back to the start, Nick.
Jimmy, Kevin, first one to this giant pond. In and out, around the course. Making great progress over here. Jimmy gets it. That's not going to get a ball in the cup. Got 3 people working on their word. Everybody making some progress. Nobody making good progress.
Jeff.
What? Whoa.
Michael wins it. Hunter eliminate target. Post-merge winner.
I did hit
Michael Rock. Congratulations.
I mean, if it's one of our asses, I think it's time to make a move. I don't want to go home. So, that's where I'm at. I guess we'll see. I'll convene with them, I
I want
guess.
to go home, but it's also like, dude, Rocket just keeps winning the challenges. Like this is his game. If he can get far enough, he'll start winning like all of these.
Fuck is his game?
You ever play him in Mario Party?
This ain't Mario Party, brother.
To him it is. Dude, these are just mini games to him. And he's cooking.
We'll take him out. The second that he doesn't win, we'll take him out. He's not going to win every single one, and if he does, he probably deserves to win.
But here's the thing, the 3 down there, they're not going to turn on any one of them.
Maybe not. I'm not so sure.
Should we be concerned about Charlie? The fact that he got to the end last year.
I
thought he was a shoe-in. I thought he was a shoe-in to get.
It is concerning that he's still here after how far he went.
Yeah, I mean, but how's his resume this year?
He's going to be a sick boy.
His resume last year had nothing, and he almost won it at the end.
It's
He
true.
can sneak one in at
Well,
the end.
but
He proved
won,
he can do
he
it.
won fire.
That's what I'm saying. That was the very last thing. He went out of his way. He proved that he's got the guts to, make a last-minute decision to give himself a chance.
I think that does bode well for him, though, if he's in the final 3
Like he's
again.
done it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not want to do a fire against him because he has
Is that
experience.
experience. Are we thinking them, Charlie, or are we thinking? Who do we think has played the? I don't know. Emmett's
I think
threat
they- I
level
think
was
that-
pretty high in the
I think
beginning.
they played like equivalent games up to this point.
It's just
We
been
know,
opposite of them.
yeah, we know Charlie capable, obviously, of making fire, and like I think physically and mentally has
he's-
some challenges
he's an
like,
underrated
for
challenge.
sure. Yeah. And I don't know.
I mean,
I know he's got a lot of like
I feel
survivor
like
and all this. strategy.
yeah, he does. He's just
Emmett, both of
he's a
them.
conniver. He is.
Both of them are well combined.
So
Emmett's
I would say
blatantly,
it's very, very close. I would say they're two very similar spots right now.
Emmett's blatantly lied to me before too.
he has to me as well.
And that's kind of like when we were doing the gray vote. That was like my main. It's like,
Yeah,
it's like, okay, like you've lied enough. Like I don't really.
he's playing the game hard.
I'm not so sure.
I think if they were smart, they'd turn on Jimmy. Because Jimmy's been the only one that's actually like won an event.
I can see what Jimmy says. What makes you so sure Jimmy's ready to follow them into war?
I don't know. It seems
Like
like
not
he's been.
it.
It seems like he's been piggybacking off of Matt. At least that's what Kevin Duncan has said. That Matt has been the one that's kind of.
Oh, Matt's had ideas.
Yeah.
So, right, people are trying to Jimmy, and they're trying to pull off this Matt Blindside. How are you feeling about that?
For right now in my game, voting out Matt Miller does not make sense for me.
Okay, and that's fair. And he's a big threat. Like I see that, but you hear me out. You can't tell Matt. Even though I know that he could be in on this move, you can't tell Emmett. If we instead, if they're gonna be putting on Matt, Matt's gonna be firing back with someone else. And then me, you, and Charlie put it on Jimmy. And that's 2, 2, 3. We gouge him. Which we don't even know which way Nick's voting. He's a wild card. And I could probably just walk up and be like, hey, vote Jimmy, and he'll do it. And then us 4 get Jimmy out. Do you like that move? It's risky, but it could be potentially the biggest blindside of the season.
I wonder, does it make more sense to see that play for the next record? Because we kind of seems like Chuck, you are obviously safe. I think I'm safe. I think Chuck's safe. Do you like Nick, wildcard Nick Ciccone being the linchpin of this, or do you think we tag Emmett on?
I don't think we tag him. I don't think we can tell Emmett about this because I also have heard, now I'm not sure how true this is, I've heard that Emmett gave Jimmy an extra vote in the last round.
Jimmy gave Emmett an extra vote. Yeah, well, he gave him a buff to take away the no vote in the last vote. But that happened. That's a good point. So they have established trust there.
Yeah, and that could weaken Emmett. And if we keep that,
all right, yeah, if we can flip Nick.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
We've all been kind of like standing around each other, just talking, which is hard because you know that someone that's in that circle needs to go. So it means that everyone's just kind of lying to each other about whoever's not there. So I don't really, it's like, I personally don't want to get rid of Jimmy or Kevin. I want to keep them close. Mostly because I think Jimmy could still probably beat Michael in the challenge. Charlie, we don't really know what's in his head, if he should be seen as a threat or not. Yeah, it's, you know, Nick, we all were kind of saying that we think that Nick would actually kind of be like an easy one to bring along to the final, just because his resume doesn't seem to stack up to the rest of us. But then again, they could all just be lying directly to me and totally think that I'm a threat too. After having immunity for the first couple times, my name hasn't been thrown out there yet. But of course, no one would tell me if they were going to vote for me anyways. So if I'm not running this game, which I do think I'm doing a pretty good job of running this game, I think I need to look out for Emmett. If you wanted to get, you know, funky with it, see if I can talk to Charlie and to Michael Ronka about possibly getting rid of someone like Emmett. Just, yeah, in that case that he does have something that he's not telling us about. Yeah, while I love playing with him, I still don't know if I can trust him fully. It's getting to that point now where it's like, hey, you might need to cannibalize your own guys. That's why it's like, if you honestly, if you and Ronka are willing, like, if instead of going Emmett, you'd be like, hey, maybe we should go for Jimmy, we should go for Kevin. I'm willing to make some moves.
I thought that we could really trust Emmett, and for the most part, it has helped. It has worked out that way. But like, he didn't tell us that he had a vote during the one trial where, you know, none of us had votes, but he got one from Jimmy. So right then and there, I was like, all right, so he's obviously working with like everyone in the game. He's trying to build a connection.
He's in there now.
But yeah, I mean, I'm more than willing to expand my game, and yeah. So I guess it's almost like a plea. Like if you, I would love to stay in the game. I'd also love to like actually work with you more specifically, because I've heard a lot of good stuff about your game. It's like you've had a lot of strategy behind some of the decisions, and you've had like a lot of...
I honestly thought, I mean, you should have won last year, in my opinion.
Well, yeah,
So, I think you deserve a second chance, man.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it, but you know, we got to do what is best for our game. So I understand whatever decision you make, but yeah, I'd be happy to also stay in and compete.
Okay. Yeah, that's my plan for now. So.
I'm just saying, us three could make our move. I'd love to include Kevin, but I told him. He probably already told me over how far.
They have to turn on.
He keeps deflecting it to me and being like, well, you also have a really good red. And Kevin is like,
you can tell. Kevin,
you can sneaking around this entire game. Like, I won a couple immunities, but like, he's playing such a good social and strategic
Kevin's
game.
been great.
I talked to him earlier today, and I was like, I think we have to split off because they're going to chop on us. They have to.
Like if we make our move here, we cut off the head of Matt.
Yeah.
And Kevin's
Yeah.
Kevin's
I think it's searching.
I think someone should bring it up. I'm in to go.
Do you guys have anything like idle anything? Like,
No,
is that-
dude. No. I'm sorry, I swear to God, I haven't found anything. I've never found anything while I was here. My 2 seasons.
Again, I found one thing, and it was
I'm
sitting
gonna
on the
peek.
ground.
I'm gonna take a
my
peek
feet.
around. I mean, yeah, someone might have something.
Someone's gotta have something.
And if it's Miller, we're in deep trouble.
I don't think he's going right now, and it seems like it's time to get funky. The one big thing for me is no one knows I have the idol. Everyone's panicking, everyone's searching for it, and I'm the idiot who never goes searching. So they don't suspect me when I'm like, I don't have a idol. I never found anything. So I feel pretty safe right now, but it looks like, get ready, it might get funky. Right now, the two names brought up the most have been, for this one, Nat and Chuck. They seem like the ones people are most worried about. Now, the big one that nobody's been able to get is, last probably 3 votes, it's been let's get Ronk and he wins. So, good on him. Fair play. If he keeps winning, then good for him. But he better keep winning because it might be a ball game for him too if he doesn't. I think people know Matt's been running a lot of this and that the jury will see that and look at him as a competitor. And I think a lot of what Charlie did last year, he's been quiet again early on this year. But at the end, he made a couple power moves and almost pulled it out. So I think people are worried he's going to pull the same shtick.
Alright, welcome everybody to our 6th tribal council, our first one of today. First post-merge tribal council. Michael, you won our first individual immunity. I'll start the day off with my favorite question. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, Jeff, but it is, it's nerve-wracking. This is number 3, and that obviously paints a target on my back. I think it's a funny coincidence that Hunter eliminates target was what was on that puzzle. So I'm even though I have immunity, I'm still feeling a little nervous. Don't really know what's gonna happen.
Do you know who you're voting for?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Nick, you've been away for the last hour. Everybody, you've been doing a service for the rest of the team, but do you feel like that service is going to be rewarded? Or do you feel like, now, since you've been gone, that makes you an easy target?
Put it this way, Jeff. At this point in the game, carried my family. If they decided to stab me in the back, so be it.
Fair
I
enough.
love them all.
Live and die by the family. Love that. As I've been observing the game, I feel like I get a sense of maybe who this family is. Alright. Does, you don't have to say whether you're in the family or not, but Jimmy, do you feel like the family has a lot of influence in this game right now?
I feel like as one of the fellow few Italians left up here, I've been shunned from the family, which is a little disappointing for the heritage.
So you're not in the family?
No.
Okay. Matt, can you attest to that? Are you in the family?
I think I'm in the family. I didn't give a handshake, but I was definitely involved in some conversations and participated in some whacking that happened.
So you didn't get a blood pact. Do you feel like you might get blood whacked?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. At this point, we were all having a conversation outside, like all 7 of us just standing in the same circle, and it's like, well, who are we going to vote? Like, you know that someone's lying because, you know, you're all standing with each other. So yeah, you never know who might get whacked.
I think we've all been anxiously anticipating this tribal. I don't think we need to wait any longer. Jim, you know what to do. Good luck.
All right, first merge vote. I have faith in my alliance that I have Jimmy and Kevin voting for Emmett with me. What is it? 2 M's, 2 T's, I think. Emmett, you and I, since the beginning, we've laughed a lot, we've lied to each other a lot, but overall, I really respect your game as a player. Hopefully you realize that this is nothing personal. It's just a move. We really need to go after Ronka, and I think Charlie can help us with that. Yeah, it's a sad day, but sorry, Emmett.
I hope this isn't a mistake.
Yet again casting my vote. And it is for Miller. Something about this Blindside spoke to me on this vote. It feels like we have the momentum to do it. Could be me tonight, I have no clue. If it is, it's a shame, but you know, went out taking a shot.
One more member dropping from maybe even the family. If anybody, Greg, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now could be your last shot to do so. Alright. I'll read the votes. So you're getting up. Alright. First vote. Matt. 1 vote, Matt. Our second vote. Jimmy. It's 1 vote, Matt. 1 vote, Jimmy. Matt Miller. 2 votes, Matt. 1 vote, Jimmy. Emmett. 2 votes, Matt. 1 vote, Jimmy. 1 vote, Emmett. 3 votes. Jimmy. 2 votes, Matt. 2 votes, Jimmy. 1 vote, Emmett. Jimmy. Sixth member voted off Survivor Wallenpaupack Season 3. Jimmy.
They cooked me. They lied right to my face. They cooked me, so good on them. They got me. But yeah, here we are. Happy with how far I got. Played a pretty good game, but yeah, just got cooked out in the end here. Alright, I think if someone stabbed me in the back, it was Matt. I mean, I walked in on some questionable conversations. I thought I may have pulled a few people that I could have done it at the end, but And they cooked me. I went down with the idol. I thought I was safe on this one, and they cooked my ass. So good for them. I mean, they're letting Matt get a little too far now. They're starting to let him cook, and now if Matt wins a challenge or two, I said it to him, and they didn't come in. But Matt wins a challenge or two, it's ball game for him. He's gonna win. Got funky, and I got it wrong. I tried my best to ride the funk. I didn't do it.